Alright, so now that you got the email that was sent to you from PaganSpace, thank you for registering. To complete the activation of your account, go to the following link. So all you're going to do right here is click this link. It's going to bring it in a new tab, and it's going to say activate your account, activation key. Okay? So this is your activation key. Click activate. Your account is now active. Your account was activated successfully. You can now log in with the username and password you provided when you signed up. Log in. So now we're going to log in with this. You can check me if you can check remember me if you want to. So when you actually get logged into the platform, this is what it will look like. So it's going to bring you right to the newsfeed, to your timeline. Right here you can see all of the members' activity. Anyone that changes their profile picture, updates anything on their profile, it will tell you how long ago they did it, at what time, and their profile picture. So same with me. Since I just became a registered member 34 seconds ago, it's going to pop up on the activity feed. So let's say, for example, you want to welcome all of the new registered members. So we're going to click comment, and we're going to say, hey, welcome to PaganSpace. Post. So now they're going to get a notification right when they registered and they log into their account. If you post right here, it's going to be right in the notification tab. So I don't have any new notifications since I don't have any members that are interacting with me right now. But for example, if you were to interact with a new member, they would get a notification right here. So let's scroll down. So this is admin Amanda right here. We're gonna like one of her posts. Okay, so she's gonna get notified that you just liked her post. So let's try to find something where we can actually comment. So we can comment right here. Change their profile. Hey Raven. Nice profile pic. So in the process of doing this, you can add a emoji as well. So we'll say right here, let's give her the star face. And then if we wanted to, we can attach a photo as well. So let's say, let's just pick this one right here. Okay, so just a screenshot. So you can see from me uploading this profile picture right here, if I click post, it's going to notify her, hey Raven, nice profile picture, with the emoji that we just selected as well as a screenshot. So let's get out of here and let's go into, okay, so groups. So I put this widget right here. So this is actually going to tell you all the newest groups. So whoever created a group recently, it's going to be displayed on this page right here. So you can navigate to the active groups and see which ones are the most active. So this one was active 23 minutes ago. This one was active 6 minutes ago. And then popular. So this is the one with the most members on there. So right now, currently it's community center, 72 members. So that's kind of how you navigate around with this widget. So let's just go into digital witchcraft. Okay, so this person, this organizer, Tyler, he created this group, and in this group he made it public. So if it's a public group, anyone is allowed to join at any time. So you can see he uploaded a profile picture for the group as well as a cover photo. So you'll be able to see who is the owner of this group, whoever is the organizer, and then say you really like what Tyler created here, so you can click follow. So if you follow Tyler, everything he posts from now on, you will see. So you can see Tyler currently has 3 followers, and he joined 1 hour, 20 minutes ago. So this is when the group was actually created, not his profile. So from the members standpoint, so you can scroll down and see all the members that are in this group as well. So let's say digital witchcraft. Okay, so digital witchcraft. As an artist, I began with classical style works such as the nature landscape drawing, Celtic knot drawing, working, hemp, weaving, and poetry. Because I am an artist by occupation, I found it to be very difficult to make money off classical art and decided to learn how to work with digital technology. Okay, so let's say anyone that is interested in digital witchcraft, let's say everyone in this group does this as well. You'll be able to scroll down and find others that are like-minded like yourself. So let's say for example, I like working out. Okay, so I make a group called workout with pagans. Okay, so workout with pagans. I scroll down here. I can see all the members in here that like to work out as well. So let's say I really like what El Shara got going on with their profile. I like the content that they're posting. I can simply follow them. And then from this follow button, I can also connect with them as well. So we can send messages back and forth with each other. And then on top of that, I can message El Shara as well. So we won't go into the messages, but this is just an example. Okay, so to go to the next part, feed. So this is actually going to be where the group's feed is. So let's say I go in here and digital witchcrafts. So I'm going to join this group. Okay, so now I am a member of this group. So now I can post whatever I want. So I can say, thank you for making this group. I am involved with this as well. Okay? And then we're going to post the update. So when we post this update, the group owner is going to get notified with this, and he will have the chance to see. Depending on his privacy settings and what he set up for the actual group, he can categorize it, filter it, if he wants anyone to post into his group. So since it's a public group, anyone can post in here and interact with other members as well. So if you want to make a closed group, you can do that as well. I'll cover that a little bit later. So with the discussions tab, so he didn't make any discussions currently. So if we make a discussion right here, we can call it digital witchcraft. So let's say Mac digital witchcraft. Type your discussion. I currently use a Mac to do my digital witchcraft. Okay, and then I'm gonna post a photo. Same thing as before. You can drag a file into there, or you can just click on something and bring it over as well. So we're just gonna put a photo right here, and then we can put a tag. So for a tag, let's say computers. Okay, so now that's a tag, and then so if anyone replies to this thread that I've just created in this group, I can receive an email if I wish to. So I'm going to post this, and this is going to end up as a discussion in his group. So you can talk about a certain topic in his group or whatever you want. And then there's options: sticky, super sticky, or favorite it. Okay. So send invites. So I currently don't have any connections with all the members. You can see all the members though. So let's say I wanted to put Matt. So I actually can find Matt right here, and if I think this group is real cool and I want him to see it as well, all I have to do is click this plus button. So now he's invited to join this group as well since it's open. So you guys can do that with all your groups if you create it, or however you want to. So with the photos tab, so this is going to calculate all the photos that were actually brought up in this group and show you. Okay, so we have 2 photos here, and then albums. I don't believe we have any albums. Nope, we don't. So the group owner, so Tyler can actually go in here and he can create an album with certain categories for you guys to post in it as well. So that pretty much covers groups on the ends of actually joining into groups, not creating a group, but this will help you navigate on deciding where to post, how to post, and what members to actually interact with if you believe you belong in a certain group. So from here, we're going to go into our profile. So you can see this is going to be the default cover photo right here, and this is the default profile picture. So if I go into here and I click this, say I don't want this blank profile picture, I don't know why you'd want to have a default picture, but it's totally up to you. But okay, so let's say I don't really have any good pictures here. I'll choose this one. Okay. So we'll upload a profile picture right here, and you can see we can actually crop it the way we want to. So I want my profile picture to look like this, so I'm just simply going to click crop photo. Okay, so my profile picture was successfully uploaded. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to view my profile, and you can see my profile picture has changed. So I want to change my cover photo as well. So I'm going to select a file. I'm going to choose this one. It's not going to be bordered correctly because it's the wrong image size. If you have any problems with choosing the right image, just send me a message and I'll help you out. It says 1300 pixels by 225 pixels is the recommended size. And if you'd like to delete your current profile picture, use the cover photo button. Okay, so you can delete your profile picture if you want to. So this should automatically upload your profile picture. So I'm going to go back to view my profile, and you'll see it right here. Okay. So, alright, so let's get out of here. Let's go to edit profile. So if we edit the profile, so the default data. So this is something you can do to kind of create your own if you wish to. I'm just going to stick with the normal details for now. So first name, Chan. Okay, so let's say I wanted to change my nickname. So you'd navigate over to this edit profile button, and we'd change it to, let's do PaganSpace #1. Okay. So I'm going to save my changes. Oh, I can't put a hashtag in there. That was a bad example. So I'll do PaganSpace net. So you can see that my nickname is actually changed now. Okay. So we already changed the profile picture and the cover photo. So let's go back to view my profile. Okay. So from here, you can see my timeline. So this is my actual individual timeline for just my account. Okay. So you'll be able to see anyone who I've interacted with will show here. Not the whole site. So I can say @Matt. And then we'll choose this one. Welcome to my wall. Okay. And then we'll throw a funny guy in there. He likes this one, so we'll use this one. Post update. So now Matt will get notified that I just wrote this and I said welcome to my wall. Okay. So now let's go back to the home page. And let's choose Liberties. Change their profile. They changed their profile. So okay, so now we're on their profile, and you can see we're on their timeline automatically. Okay, so I can individually connect with this person and say, hey, I seen that you are let's say, hey, I seen that you are located near me. Would you like to connect to expand further? Okay. Click post update. And then it'll automatically add them, and we're posting on their wall. So from here, if we wanted to, we can connect with them. So let's say I want to connect with this person. I want to follow them. So cancel connection requests. So this will appear whenever they don't connect with you. So if they choose decline, this will stay here. And if they choose accept, it will change to you guys are now connected. Okay. So if I click message, we can now message. So I'm going to say, hey, you are in my video currently on helping others for the site. I'm going to send that to them. So they're actually going to get a message, and it's a private message. So this is the difference between posting on their wall to here. Me and this person will only be able to see this. So let's bounce back to the home page, and let's choose some other options. Okay. So what we also can do, we can click the likes button, and this will show you what you actually liked. If we go to this right here, so who's online, so this is going to show you who's currently online right now. So if you want to interact with someone who's actually online, you can do so. Your members tab, this is going to display automatically by default the most active member right now. So if we go to popular, you can see who has the most connections, who has the most follows. Go to newest, this is going to show you who's new to the site right now. So this is another valid point. If you wanted to, you can open this in a new tab if you want to, and we're on Morgan's profile. So you can say, hey Morgan, PaganSpace welcomes you to the community. We hope you have a great time. Post update. So you can do this if you want to interact with all the new members, maybe make them a little bit more active, maybe, give them that feel that they're at home. We can actually contact the new members to the site and just give them a warm welcome and say, hey, welcome to PaganSpace. We're glad you made it. So if we go back to the home page, so we're going to see, okay, so let's navigate around a little bit further. So if we click this search icon right here, this is actually a customized search. So let's say I want to find Amanda. So if we load up Amanda, it's going to pull up the members directory list, and we're actually going to see everyone that has something to do with Amanda in their name. So Michael said, at Red Earth, this is Amanda. Hello, beautiful. Thank you. Accept me again here. Okay. So you can see who mentioned this individual user and how exactly it goes down. And it'll tell you how many results it has as well. So if we go to members, this will just show you the members. And if we go to activity, this is going to show you the activity based off the user. So this is combining this and showing you the all results. So you can see I just got a new notification. Avery sent you an invitation to connect. So I'm going to click that. And active 1 minute ago. Okay, so he's currently online by this green dot. So what I'm going to do, so all your requests are actually going to show up here. This is similar to your friend requests. I'm going to click accept so I can connect with Avery from now on. Okay, so super simple. So all my messages right here, if I click my view inbox, you'll be able to see every single message that you interacted with someone with. So you also can compose a new message as well by clicking this button right here, new message. So I want to write Avery. Here's Avery. And then in my message box, I'm going to say, hey, thank you for connecting with me. I'm going to send him an emoji. There you go. Okay. So based on this, okay, so that pretty much sums up these icons right here. It's pretty straightforward. Your notification tab. So now we'll get into the profile dropdown. So from the profile dropdown, you have the ability to do a lot of different things. You can actually view your profile, edit your profile photo, cover photo. So this is pretty much just a shortcut to what we already did. Your account, your login information, email preferences, privacy, export data, delete your account. Your timeline, your posts, notifications, your unread and read, your messages, or you can compose a new message, your connections, you can see who wants to connect with you and what pending requests you currently have, your groups, who invited you to join their group. You can create your own group, or you can select the groups that you currently own. And then forms as well. You have your discussions, your replies, your favorites, and your subscriptions. Now we're going down to your photos. So this will actually display all the photos that you actually uploaded on the entire site, and you'll be able to see those. And as far as email invites, you can actually send out invites to anyone that you want. So let's mess around with the account settings. So from our account settings, your login information, this is where you actually can, if you lost your password and say you're logged in on your phone, you can actually click this lost password button. And yep, so you can add your password and repeat your password and save changes. Pretty straightforward. So we can go into your email preferences. So this is actually where you can see what notifications you actually want. So if a member mentions you in an update using PaganSpace Net, I can choose if I want an email for that or not. And same with the rest of these. So if someone sends me so say you wanted everything but whoever inboxes you to get a notification. So say you just want the messaging feature. And of course you want to know when people invite you to become friends and when people invite you to actually when you accept a request from someone, when they accept it from you. Okay, so this will actually vary down, and it will only show you emails from this point of the tabs that you set here, your configurations. So you can see I got quite a few emails rolling in, so if I wanted to change that, I would do that right here. So your privacy tab. So this is actually going to be, so you can change, so your first name is automatically public. Your last name, if you choose not to show your last name, you can change it to only yourself. You can change it to all the members on the network, or you can change it to only your friends. So I'm okay with leaving mine as public, so I'm going to leave it as that. So your actual numbers, so you actually can put your phone number on here if you want to interact with others as well. I did not do that, but if you wanted to do that, you simply can do that on the other field, and I'll show you that. So for now, we'll just leave it as only me. In your drop down, so these buttons right here, this is actually going to be your configurations and your settings as well. You can change your default data anytime. Your group invites. Currently, every member of the community can invite you to join the groups. Optionally, you may restrict group invites to your connections only. So if I click this button right here, this is only going to let people that are on my friends list send me group invites. So if you don't want to be spammed with group invites, you can check this box right here, click save, and then no one will be able to send you group invites. So also, as far as our privacy policy, you're allowed to download your data at any given time. So if you do not want to be a part of PaganSpace, if you don't like what we got going on, you simply can export your data and you can click delete your account. We do not block that, and we allow you to do that at any time. So we know a lot of social networks are very finicky with that and will not allow you to do that unless you go through this long process. We want to make it simplified as possible and give you the option to opt out at any time. We're that confident that you'll like PaganSpace that we know that you most likely will not leave. Okay, so that sums up the account tab. Let's actually create a group. I just want to show you guys how to do that. So if we create a group, say you browse around the groups and you don't find a group that you actually like, we can make one right here. So I'm gonna do the one that I said. I'm gonna do let's do pagan weightlifting. Okay, group description. This group is meant for anyone that would like to learn more about weightlifting. So this group is meant for anyone that would like to learn more about weightlifting. If you are an avid weightlifter, you are welcome to join as well. Okay, so we're going to click create a group and continue. So this is the settings. So you can see based off the other site, we have tons of more settings for you guys. So we're super excited to bring this to you. So this is a public group, this is a private group, or this is a hidden group. So we'll tell you the explanation right down here. So personally, I'm going to make this a private group. Only people who request membership can be accepted into the group. This group will be listed in the group's directory. Okay, sorry, I was just reading that. Group content and activity will only be visible to the members of the group. So I'm going to make this a private group. Okay, group invitations. Which members of the group are allowed to invite others? Okay, so I can make only my moderators of my group able to actually send out requests. Which members of the group are allowed to post on the activity feed. So if you want to make this, say, something like a big event or something, or say you're bringing your website over here and you have like a huge website and you already have all your moderators, your admins, everything in play, and you just simply want to give out updates to the PaganSpace community, you can do that right here. So you can click organizers only or organizers and moderators only. So this is only going to allow you guys to post in the activity feed, and then all your members will receive notifications from that. Group media. Which members of the group are allowed to manage media? So this is actually where your photos, your albums, everything like that comes into play. So we'll leave that alone. Your group albums, this is going to let you categorize the photos above, so you can choose only you can do that. Next step. Discussions. Okay, create a discussion forum to allow members on this group to communicate in a structured bulletin board style fashion. Yes, I want this group to have a discussion forum. Yes, I do. Next step. Your photo. So this is where you're actually going to upload a photo. So we're going to upload another photo right here. Oh, select a file. So I'm going to select my file and I'm going to choose this one right here. So once your photo is uploaded, it's simply going to show right here, same as your profile picture. You can see this is a really cool logo. So I'm going to drag it like that, and then I'm going to click crop photo. Okay, so this is my new photo for my group. Next step, my cover photo. So I'm actually going to leave this one default just because I don't have the appropriate size right now. So if you wanted to make this size, you'd simply just go to an online tool such as Resize My Image. There's tons of them out there. If you guys need any help with this, like I said, just message me on the site and I'll shoot you some links to it. Next step. My connections, all members. So this is where you're actually going to see all of your popularity. So you're going to be able to see all your members on here, and this is super important because say you have your group moving over from Facebook, right? Okay. So you move it over from Facebook, everyone joins, and it's getting very cluttered. It's getting very cluttered, and you just simply cannot find all your members, and you really want your members to be a part of your group. So let's say Oshara. Let's say we want Oshara as member of our group. So we would just simply click accept, invite, and then we want admin Amanda as well. So we want admin Amanda here, and we want Matt. Okay. So from this, we just sent out 3 invites. So we can customize the message that we actually just sent out. So we can say, hey guys, long time no see from Facebook. Isn't the functionality of PaganSpace awesome? And then what we can do, we can send that invite out. Okay, so now the invitations have successfully been sent out, and we can click finish. Okay, now it's going to redirect you back to the group as well. So this is going to be a hidden group. So only group members can view its content, including its members and activity. Okay. So let's say we go into our feed. Okay. So this is the feed. So I can say share your workout plan. Post update. My discussions. So if I want to, I can click new discussion and we'll call it discussion title. We'll call it let's call it dumbbells. What type of reps and sets do you currently do for your mass? Okay, so then I can notify when someone replies to this and I want to post this. Okay, then I want to actually sticky this. So we're going to sticky this to the top of our group, so anyone that clicks discussions, this will be the top result no matter what. So if we want to send out more invites, say we miss someone, we can go back into here and we can say, hey, here we go, found them, boom, and it sends them an invite right away. So our photos, we currently don't have any photos, so let's add a couple of photos in here. Let's use Amanda's picture. So we're going to upload Amanda's photo in here. We're going to click done. Okay, so now we got our photos, our albums. So we can create an album as well. So this is if we want to add more. So I can put this one in here. I can put this one in here. Let's put just 3. Then we'll put this one there. And then we'll call this My Crazy Gains. Create album. Okay. So now you can see this is the new album. So we can delete this album if we want to. We can add new photos to it. We can go back to photos. Okay. So now these photos will populate over here as well. So we click manage. So managing this group, this is how you're going to manage it. So if you ever say you change your name, now I want it to be Pagan bodybuilding. I can change it right here. I can change this to notify group members of these changes via email. So I can select that and they'll automatically be notified that I did something to change the group. So if I go into settings, so this is where, so say if you wanted to, you can make this a public group now. Say your group's not being successful as you wanted it, or just simply is not reaching the right amount of members. So you can just click this is a public group. Okay? And then your group invitations, you can change all of these as well. We already changed these, so we're going to leave those. Okay? So now then when you change that, you're going to see it's now a public group if you want it. And then your members tab. So the members right here, this group has no members. So when someone joins into this group, you'll actually be able to see that that you're allowed to make them organizer or a moderator. Okay? So you can determine moderators, you can ban people, you have all the functionalities of a regular group. So this is your discussion forum. So say your discussion forum is not going well, you can delete it if you wish. And then you can delete your group as well. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but you have the option. Okay, so that covers how to create a group. If you have any other questions on that, don't hesitate to reach out. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. With so that pretty much sums up pretty much majority of the site. I'll show you how the email invites work pretty quick. So let's say we want to send this to Matt. Okay. So let's say Matt's name is, well, this might already show, but an invitation from Chan to join PaganSpace. Okay. So what I can do here, I can say, so say we're sending it to all our members on Facebook. Say we want to send a couple of invites out to Facebook. So we can say, You have been invited by Chan to join PaganSpace community. Thank you, PaganSpace group on Facebook. This is our new home, and it is specifically designed for us. And then you send out your invite, just like that. And then your sent invites, I'm not going to send it out to Matt because he's already a part of the site. So sent invites is going to be shown right here after you send out the invite. And then emails, photos, forms. Okay, I guess we can cover forms. So if we click forms, this is actually where you're going to see the forms from the community. So you can see my discussions. This is what I created back in my group. It actually will display here as well because it's marked as a discussion. So let's take a look at one of our members. Let's take a look at interest. First off, let's introduce ourselves. Pagan over 40. I want to go here. So if I go over here, this is going to be the discussion, the group for Pagans over 40. So what you can do right here is you can join the group. Since it's public, so I'm now a member, so I can write a new discussion. First off, let's introduce ourselves. Intro to discussions. So there's 5 members currently on here, so I want to go into your discussions tab. Hello all. So right here, so you can see all of the content where others are posting on here. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward on actually putting a discussion, and this is actually a very valid point because it will actually show you what is going down inside these groups and what's going down in the discussions. So you can use your feed for various things. You can post advertisements. You can do whatever you want in there, just for your members. And then your discussions tab, you can actually get down to the nitty gritty and actually discuss about certain topics as well. So the forums tab, this is very, I haven't really checked out any of these groups, but you can see that it just pretty much displays over there, and then it creates a discussion for others to use. So Pagan Premium currently, what we're doing with it, we're currently migrating it all over to the new platform. So everything still works the exact same. So if we go into Pagan Library, I know the URL is not working right now, but if let's say we go to Pagan Library. It's gonna bring up the same Pagan library. And if we go to Pagan Premium, let's say we want to go to Pagan Stand. It's actually gonna bring you to the Pagan Stand. And then from the Pagan Stand, you can actually post products and do exactly as you see fit. Post products, services. This is designed for you guys to make a career out of. If you have a hobby and you're doing successful at what you're doing, maybe a little extra push would get you to the point where you don't have to go work a 9-to-5 job anymore, and you just want to log in on the site and help the community grow as well as help yourself. I mean, go for it. That's exactly what this is designed for. So if we go back to PaganSpace, PaganSeek is currently, we had to redesign it, so we're redesigning everything on it just to give it a more better interface. So when we're designing this thing, we just want to make sure the columns are looking right and everything before we actually put it back on the site, so it has user functionality and everything behind it. And recently, we completely took off all the paywalls. We took off everything for Pagan Premium. But what we do want to touch base on with you guys is that Pagan Premium, we put tons of time and effort into this site, guys. I know that you guys are kind of freaking out based on this right here, PaganSpace member data. All your data is safe and secured. I just want to touch base on that one more time. We currently have a developer that's actually going in there and they're migrating the data over for us, just simply because it's different coding and it's a bunch of computer lingo. If I try to explain it to you guys, But we are working on migrating the data over, so no, your data is not lost, and anything you are posting on the site is going to be secured as well.